Subscribe to this YouTube channel and please enjoy watching this video. Here we go. Eddie Hearn has heard and read some complaints from boxing fans and those that cover the sport about most of the big fights in recent months taking place in Saudi Arabia. The British promoter appreciates the massive influx of money the General Entertainment Authority of Saudi Arabia has afforded fighters and promoters. While it has meant that 4 high-profile pay-per-view cards will eventually be staged in the Saudi Arabian capital city of Riyadh over barely a 4-month stretch, Hearn hopes those that enjoy the sport also appreciate the industry-altering positive impact that financial support from the Saudi Arabian government has had since it staged the Tyson Fury-Francis Ngannou pay-per-view event October 28 at the newly constructed Kingdom Arena. Hearn discussed the Saudi influence on the boxing business during an interview that was posted to Matchroom Boxing's YouTube channel recently. Another huge event in Saudi Arabia, Hearn said in reference to the Anthony Joshua Ngannou card, which will be officially announced at a press conference Monday in London. I know people talk about these big fights going to Saudi Arabia. Good, because we ain't gonna get these fights without it. If you look at the run that they've had, Tyson Fury against Ngannou, the Day of Reckoning card, Joshua against Wallin, Deontay Wilder against Joseph Parker, Fury against Usyk, AJ against Ngannou, that's over the space of 4-5 months. You're getting all these fights that you would not be getting. So, we live in this thing called the world. Boxing is not just in the US. Boxing is not just in the UK. We've got to make sure that we continue to bring big fights to the UK. But to see all these big fights happening so quickly, and to see the undercards, and again, you'll see very shortly the undercards for Fury Usyk, for AJ against Ngannou, it's next level stuff. And it's a pleasure to be a part of it. Hearn and Joshua initially criticized Fury for fighting Ngannou, a former UFC heavyweight champion who made his pro boxing debut when he faced Fury. The hard-hitting Ngannou earned his skeptics' respect by flooring Fury in the 3rd round, however, and pushing the unbeaten WBC heavyweight champion in a 10-round, non-title fight that Cameroon's Ngannou lost by split decision. Joshua, 27-3 with 24 knockouts, a former IBF/IBO/WBA/WBO champ, will square off against Ngannou, 0-1, in their own pay-per-view main event March 8 at Kingdom Arena. That bout will take place a little less than 3 weeks after Fury, 34-0-1, 24 KOs, and Ukraine's Usyk, 21-0, 14 KOs, fight to crown the first fully unified heavyweight champion of the 4-belt era February 17 at Kingdom Arena. Morecambe's Fury and Watford's Joshua are the 2 biggest boxing stars in the United Kingdom, but Hearn doesn't think their upcoming fights would have been possible from a financial standpoint in the UK. You're not gonna get Fury Usyk in the UK, Hearn said. You're not gonna get AJ Ngannou in the UK. So, you're getting those fights. So, if they take place in another country, so be it. Like I said, there's a whole world out there and boxing in the Middle East is growing. And sport in Saudi Arabia, particularly, is growing at a huge pace. And the opportunities for the fighters, speak to Dimitri Bivol, speak to AJ, speak to Usyk, speak to Fury, ask them if they're happy. The answer is very. They're getting the big fights, they're getting financially rewarded for it, and fans are getting value for money on the pay-per-views. Look at Day of Reckoning. Look at these cards coming up. It's good news for the fans that we're seeing all these major fights. Let us know what you think about the entire thing in the comments section below. Additionally, stay tuned and subscribe to this YouTube channel for the latest news and updates from around the world. We sign out.